push past the fear in starting up a business?
This is my mantra, is that fear stops people all the time from doing something because they are afraid they'll fail. And you know what, you might fail, but what the fear is abstract. So I always say, oh, don't let it be abstract. Really think it through. What is the worst thing that could happen if this all went horribly wrong? And, you know, I say with my business, I went through my life savings. I went up to $50,000 in debt that didn't exist before.
What was your dad saying when that happened?
Well, you know what? My family is all local in the Bay Area, which was part of my safety net. I figured I'd end up sleeping in someone's spare room, not on the street. So really, when I thought through the worst that could happen, if, let's say, my now husband decides to leave me and not split expenses, don't have him to split expenses, and we don't get funding for the business, and I've gone through all this money, and I have all this debt, and I'm 43 years old at the time, 44 when we got our first round of funding. Yeah, so the worst that actually would happen is that I'd move back into my old bedroom at my mom's house. Not really top choice at 44.
Did she have a good couch?
No, she had my old bedroom. Was empty. A little single bed still there. And, you know, that would be the worst that would happen. I would have to move back in with my mom and start over. And that's, as a woman, Genevieve Bell, actually, from Intel, I think, said this. You know, as long as it's not going to lead to death or dismemberment, you should give it a shot. And so that's what I decided, that the worst that could happen is I'd start over, and that, you know, no one seeks out to start from zero at 44 years old, but it's, for most of us, it's not tragic. If you're considering starting a business, you probably have a safety net already to even let that thought enter your brain. So I say, go for it. Why wouldn't you?
I want to come back to your vision, because you must have balanced putting $50,000 in debt at risk.
I really didn't think about it that much.
Okay.
I really just kept going. We were doing something we believed in, and we were, you know, we saw success in the future, and we knew we were on the right path. And I really just, and I figured I wasn't going to die or be dismembered. So let's go until we're at the last moment. We can't do this anymore. And then we did get the funding, and I was able to start drawing a salary, and I eventually paid back the debt, and everything worked out. But it's not like I sat there and like looked at my bank account and worried.